Welcome back to Candlepin Bowling, brought to you by Candlepins for Cancer. Last week, we had a big third string by Richie Myrick through a 150 on his way to a 355 to 308 victory over Steve Reno Jr. This week is going to be a pretty tough opponent in Dave Barber. Why don't we talk to our bowlers?
Yeah, let's bring on Richie Myrick, last week's winner. Hey, Richie, welcome back. Congrats. You know, again, like I said before, you had a little bit of struggle in those first two games, but then you kind of tailed away on that third game. So today might be a little different. Dave Barber has been around for a while. We all know what he can do. And what are your thoughts on this one this week?
Well, I'm going to have to pick up where I started left off last week. Easy for me to say, but up against a great opponent. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, good luck. Let's bring up Dave Barber, the number 3 seed.
Hey, Dave, how are we doing today?
Feeling pretty good. I'm excited.
Excited to be under the lights again?
Yeah, it's been a long time, but this is good. Brings back some good memories.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a great match. We're looking forward to it. Hopefully see some fireworks.
Can't wait and got a great opponent in Richie, so can't wait.
Let's get to the match.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second show of the taping. We have Richie Myrick bowling against Dave Barber. Richie Myrick coming up first. Had a very nice win last week against Steve Reno Jr. The great third string.
A big 150 string. In a tight match.
It was very tight after the first two.
First ball gets away a little bit, takes out the 4-pin.
Speaking of tight, that looked like a pretty tight ball going down. There you go. That's a little better. Back on number 1. Well, Richie did come in with a couple of 3 marks in a row for a little bit of bonus money. It's always nice to always sneak in some bonus money here and there.
And an 8-box.
Tough 8-box for Myrick to start.
We are back here at Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. Again, we just want to thank Lexi, Matt, Susie, all the staff at Leda for having us. They've just been extremely gracious.
Nice ball right there.
Right on the head pin and a strike.
Comes the sneaker. Nice bounce right there. Yep, back here at Leda Lanes. Again, if you're ever looking for something to do on a weekly night or weekend, they have a lot of fun stuff to do here. They also have an extra building for cosmic bowling.
Leda's Lighthouse.
Yep. Yeah, they have very nice pool tables. We got Dave Barber.
Off the head
coming
pin.
up.
Leaves the 1 and the 2.
Nice working ball there.
Bit of a guide up front.
Dave Barber. Oh, just on the outside. Tucked on that one. Dave Barber's been around for a while.
Yeah, it's been around a while. I remember seeing him come up around 2005, 2006.
Yeah, and he's been a pretty dynamite bowler, coming right in. It runs in the family.
His father, Hall of Famer Jim Barber.
Nice ball right there, leaving the 6-pin by itself.
His mother, Jane, was actually they were both officers on the MBA, the Mass Bowling Association Committee.
That's correct. They used to own in Lynn, Massachusetts. It was Lucky Strike Lanes. Dave Barber gets that spare. Breaks his ice early.
And you knew that was going to happen. You knew Dave was going to come out firing.
Oh, yeah. We've been bowling with Dave for a long time. It's been an honor bowling with him on our World's team. He's the captain of Lucky Strike. And he's a blast to be around. Keeps everyone loose, has a lot of fun, and he's up there, one of the best in the game, too. So very fortunate to be on the team like that. Richie Myrick.
Off the head pin, leaves the 1, the 4, the 7. Still on a strike fill. Oh, just misses. Right idea.
If you can grab a few here.
It's a 7 fill and an 8-box for 33 after 3. Looking to keep you going on lane 34.
Just ball there.
Just off again. You can tell he's getting a little bit of frustration out.
Yep. Looked like that one came right out of the hands a little too soon.
And
better second ball just by the head pin. Looking to get a few pins here. Check the box out.
And a tough 7 box.
Tough 7.
Not the 2 boxes he wanted.
We got Dave Barber coming up, 19 through 2. Dave Barber's averaging about 126 these days. High triple 475, high five 771,
771.
high 10 of 1406. In with a high single. What a great
And there's
ball.
a big 10.
Boom goes the dynamite. That's 10 anywhere. What a great ball. High single 208. That may have been on TV. I'm not too sure. He did throw a 200 string on Candlepin for dollars. That's an old show Bob Medeiros used to run back at Pilgrim Lanes. Oh,
That was a fantastic show.
that was a great show. It's unfortunate that didn't keep going longer than it really should have. David, the 9 drop, looking for some bonus money here.
Made a big bid at the double.
Trying
And he picks the 10.
early and often.
3 marks in a row. We're adding up the bonus money.
Right away.
Adding up the bonus money right away.
3 out of 4, 25 in bonus money. Let's see if Richie Myrick can answer here.
Dave's putting on the pressure early.
Very early.
A little bit of help with that pin falling in the back.
Yeah, you want to see, always want to see less pins to shoot at after the first ball. So if you can get that one to trip, that one gets away from him again. Another tough 8-box. 48 through 5 for Richie Myrick. And again, we just want to thank Al Johnson for everything that he's doing for Candlepin for Cancer. He's said it before, say it a million times. He's doing a great job. Everything he's doing for the game, bringing the show back, trying to make everything like the older days of Channel 5, and you know, just doing everything he possibly can. He's doing it for the bowlers. He's not doing it for himself. He's not getting paid to do any of that stuff. It's all for the bowlers.
He doesn't make a single dollar out of any of this.
Nope.
He gives it a ride.
Wow, what a great effort.
Leaves the 10.
Not the pin you expect to see standing up after the wood how it was set up on the right side, especially where the ball was going.
And with the 9 box. 57 after 6. Dave looking to add to his bonus money. And he's throwing a fantastic ball. I mean, he could easily have 4 marks in a row right here.
Oh, he sure could. Puts the ball right there. See if he can keep it going. Right back on the head pin. Leaving it 2 and 2.
Tough leave. Got a bit of a ball jam on the ball rack as we do some preventative maintenance.
Looks like Dave Barber only bowls Friday nights in the Friday Pro League. He bowls out of Woburn.
He's a financial analyst. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, I sure didn't.
Oh, he makes a shot. He cuts
Wow, on the outside. What a nice working ball. $25 and counting.
I mean, the rotation he has on his ball.
Oh, it's got a nice snap to it. It really does. Everything's just so lively for him. Just by leaving the 4 horsemen on the left with the 10 pin. Got a nice
Piece of
little
wood rolling up.
Yeah, he enjoys his fantasy football. If I know anyone that need any advice for, Dave Barber's a 1.
Oh, he gives a bid for 5 in a row.
By.
It's at 75 at the half. So, well, it doesn't look like the fill was added in yet.
Fill's not added, nope. So he's
No,
at
okay,
80.
so we have 80 at the half, 89 after 6. We're going to take a quick break as we hear from our sponsors.
Hi again, welcome back. String 1 of the second match of the day. We have Richie Myrick trailing early through 6 boxes, 32 pins, He's down 89-57.
Yeah, Dave's really put the pressure on right away.
Being a bowler in this state of mind, it's not ideal spot to be in through 6 boxes, so it's going to put a lot of pressure on yourself. And
A little light on the headpin head, but gets the working ball, leaves the 10 pin, piece of wood out front. Got to be careful of that wood out, like really far out.
yeah, you want to stay away from that one. Yeah, you want to stay away. A lot of stuff jumps, unfortunately. Those are ones you really want to make in this time of this match. Looks like a 9 box for Richie Myrick.
This will be 66 through 7. Just trying anything to get something going. Maybe take a second, take a deep breath.
Yeah, missing 9-drop with a couple pieces of planks like that. Mentally, it's tough to bounce back the very next box. Especially when you're trailing, 30 plus after 6 early in the match.
Gives it a ride.
Comes back with a nice chance. Oh, right in front of it. Oh wow! Wow, that was.
That's a tough one there.
I tell you, sometimes when it's going bad, nothing seems to go your way.
Even when you do what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
The gods of Candlepin have other things to say.
Dave also has a son. I forget how old he is, to be honest. Oh, nice on the head pin there. Maybe 5 or 6, but he loves his dinosaurs. He really does.
I like dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs are fun.
They are fun.
Classic Jurassic Park. I've gone a little overboard on making 4 or 5 of them, but Dave on the cap there. He definitely didn't want to be there.
Oh, we're going to pick the 10.
Yeah, no stranger to the lights. It's been on the Comcast show about 8-ish times.
8-ish. That's an official number.
Official. And then
he had quite the run on Comcast. I believe he won 5 in a row.
Did he? I did not know that.
Yep. He almost made it 6.
Oh. Did you stop that?
I
sure did. That's okay. That's all right.
I love Dave.
Put your foot down right there.
He didn't make it easy.
Oh, never. It's a nice ball, leaving the check mark on the left.
That's back when we both had hair.
I don't know if he's losing it or he's just shaving.
I'm pretty sure he probably just shaved it at this point. But 5 appearances on Candlepins for dollars. Men's World Champion 2016 with yourself.
That is correct, yeah. It was definitely an honor bowling with him that year. Well, winning it with him that year. We had a lot of tough matches going into the playoffs. Looks like he's won some Pro Tour events.
6 Pro Tour events. Apparently, his favorite all-time bowler is Chichi Contreras.
Dave with the 10 box, putting him at 108 through 8. Myrick looking to see if he can try and get something going to finish a string off going into game number 2. I'm not sure.
Off the head pin. Leaves a 4 horseman left side. Some wood to help.
Something very unexpected that I'm seeing here from Dave Barber.
Just squeaks by the head pin.
Is he learned French for 12 years, and he can't speak it. Looks like he wasted 12 years of his life.
I was about to say he didn't exactly learn it, did he?
Richie Myrick with a 9 box. Looking at 84 through 9.
Yeah, I think at this point he's looking for a fresh start.
Yeah, maybe try and get a mark here and get to 100.
Another great first ball.
Tripping up at 7 pin.
Leaves the triangle.
Yeah, if he can get to 100 and kind of chop down a little bit of this lead.
And he makes
nice
a triangle.
Shot. Very nice shot there.
Looking to put a big fill on this. Hopefully something to build on for the second string.
Yeah, you gotta expect a guy like Dave Barber to be throwing marks every time he goes up. That's a nice ball right there.
And a big 8 fill.
That's a big 8 fill. Gets him to 102 after string 1. Dave Barber is at 108 through 8. Looking to try and add to his lead.
But you know what? I mean, if Dave Barber goes open these two strings, Richie's not out of this match.
Sure is not. Right back. Boom goes the dynamite yet again.
Somehow I feel Dave heard me.
Man.
Looking to
Right
double
back
it.
on the head pin.
Great first ball.
Leaving the 9-10 with some not
really
good wood at all. I mean, his ball is so lively.
Yeah, I was about to say, with like the way his in-shoot comes in, I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
He's going to play it anyway.
That didn't surprise me at all. I think he wanted to be more left and try and get that wood out of the gutter. Anyhow, it's a 8-fill, 9-box for Dave Barber. Puts him at 135 through string number 1. That's a 33-pin lead for Dave Barber. Winning the first string for another $25, and we'll be right back for string number 2.
All right, we're starting string number 2. Dave Barber starting on lane 33. He's got the big 33-pin lead to start. Looking to build on it.
Right back on the front one, and
that's fun. That's fun when you look at that.
I gotta tell you, I'm glad I'm not shooting this one. Oof. Gave her a ride. Man, that was a 4, 7, 8, 10 with no wood at all on a ball that probably is 10 anywhere else. That's a good 9-box out of that. That's a good 9-box. Dave looking to come back with that same first ball and hopefully get a better leave.
Back on the head pin.
That's a little better leave. Got some more wood to play with.
Leaves a 7-10.
That's a tough one. Even that wood on the right of the 10-pin, that may not even take the 10-pin.
I don't see that taking the 10-pin, especially where it's right against the sidewall.
I don't see it happening. I'm not even sure. Yeah.
See, I was almost thinking going right at the 7-pin, maybe catch a cap and hopefully something flies over.
Yeah, or even catching 2 of the caps.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, that was the right one. You would love to take that one back.
So Richie steps up for his first 2 boxes of the second string. I just want to give a shout out to Al Johnson, Candlepins for Cancer. I mean, this charity is meant to help the bowling community, their family members, anyone who's fighting cancer, to help them, pay for treatment, help pay their bills if they're out of work. And this is a charity that's given over $12,000 to those in need. And counting is just gonna grow. I mean, you can donate electronically through candlepins4cancer.com, which is soon going to be up and running.
Yep, it's going to be a great website. That website's going to hold on a ton of stuff. It's going to tell you when the next roll-offs are for the next taping. It's going to tell you when the next taping is. It's going to give you up-to-date string by string during the roll-off. Richie Myrick with a tough 7-box there.
And most importantly, you'll be able to donate
Exactly.
right through the website, or you could send a check. It's 467 High Street, number 8, Hampton, New Hampshire is 03842.
Richie Myrick with a nice ball right there, leaving the 9-pin. Oh, it's wiggling a little bit. Yeah, wiggling. Richie Myrick's gonna wanna make this and try and get something going here, opposed to Dave's open box.
Looks like
tough one there.
Looks like he might have stuck there a little bit.
Yeah. It's a 9-box there for Richie. Puts him 16 through 2 to Dave's 19 through 2. Dave gaining 3 more pins onto his total, which makes it 36. It says right here, Dave's favorite bowling memory is winning the Worlds. And that's not easy to do.
I feel like that's every pro Candlepin bowler's bucket list.
And it sure is. I've talked to a lot of bowlers that have been bowling for a long time, and their name's on the trophy, and that's all they want. Dave leaving the cluster on the right gives you a great bid. But to get your name on that trophy is just something to be extremely happy about. Tough 9-box there.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at some of the names that are on that trophy, I mean,
Hall
how
of
many
Famers.
how many times Ulster's name is on that? Carrington's name is
Yeah.
on it. Peter Flynn.
Actually, I think Carrington might have the most on there. I think his name is on that 10 times.
That is insanity.
And that tournament started, I believe, in 1988, I think.
As we know, well, the tournament
Yeah.
as we know it.
Yeah, and I think his team had won the first 4 out of 5 years or something like that. And they only had 5 guys on their team.
And I don't even. I mean, I've spoken to people about that, and going up with 5 guys
5 guys
all
on the
week.
team.
I mean that's betting a lot on yourselves too, to not hurt yourself.
Sure is. It's a tough $8 there for Barber. Not the ideal start he's looking for. Richie Myrick looking to step up and
Yeah,
jump on this and cut down the lead a little bit.
Yeah, opportunity here.
But yeah, ideally for the World's Tournament nowadays, you want to have 7 to 8 guys. You know, you're gonna have your guys, the 7 to 8 bowlers that may not bowl as much as your starting guys, but I mean, they're still key bowlers. Every point matters in that tournament throughout the whole week.
Good 8 fill here with a nice piece of wood out front. Doesn't hit it where he wants to.
Gonna check out the 10 box. Richie seems to be struggling a little bit this.
And a 9 box.
It's a tough spot finding that rhythm again.
As Richie clears the gutter on lane 33, moves to lane 34.
I'd like to add today's loser is going to be walking away with $300.
That's another good chunk of change.
That's some nice money to be walking away with.
The winner of today's or this second taping session is walking away with $2,000. The runner-up will receive $1,000. Third place, $500.
Richie
And
Myrick
a great
with
shot
spare.
from Myrick.
That's a timely spare for him. Yeah, we have a total of $4,000.
$4,000 in prize fund. I mean, it's been a while since we've seen money like this.
Sure is. Dave Barber coming right back with a nice ball.
And he
it
gets
did
the
go.
strike.
Nice little backdoor piece of wood, tripping it out. Dave looking to maybe throw a second ball, get our first double of the day.
On the head pin again.
A little tight. Even a 2 and 1. His ball works nice for this shot, though. Good 9.
Takes out the 2.
Looking to get a 10 box here. Puts him at 55 through 5. The 9 box, 64 through 6.
Myrick looking to build on that spare.
Again, Leader Lanes here host every year on Easter Sunday. It's going to be on April 17th. The Easter Classic, 20 strings in 1 day. And they do the best they can. They've been doing that every year. And I'm not too sure what the prize fund is nowadays. I think it might be anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000 if you win.
That's still a good amount of money.
It absolutely is. And it's,
I mean, I know years and years, for the longest time it was $5,000.
Yep.
I'm not sure if Ray, the owner, the past owner of Lena Lanes, I don't know if that was something that he put up himself, like the alley put up himself. But he made sure it was $5,000 every single year.
It was guaranteed. Yep. It's an 8 box there for Myrick, puts him at 49 through 5. That's a tough thing to win. To win that 20 strings in 1 day. I think the best I've ever done is coming in 6th, and that was exhausting.
And it's endurance. I mean, you got to do a month's worth of cardio just to.
Richie's got the 7, 8, 10. With some options to look at, I actually myself like the left wood.
I do
7
too.
pin and the
I
sweep.
do too.
Right idea. Oh, just not low enough. It's not low enough. Another open box for Myrick.
And he gets the 10 box. Through 6 boxes, we have Dave Barber at 64, Richie Myrick at 59, and we'll be right back after we hear from our sponsors.
And we're back after the nice quick commercial break. We have Dave Barber up in the lanes. He's got a 38-pin lead on Richie Myrick, 64 and 59. Ball got away a little bit.
Just gets 3 on his first ball. Gives an outside bid.
This is what you want to get, again, 3 or 4 out of this mess. Got 3 out of that.
That's a nice 8-box there for Dave.
After looking at that mess on the second ball, you walk away with an 8-box, you're pretty happy about it.
Feel like the marks have died down a little bit.
A little bit. Dave seemed to be a little off of the headpin right now.
Sometimes that can be contagious. One bowler struggles, the other bowler struggles, but then when the other one starts to mark, it's weird. It's weird how this game works sometimes.
It is.
And a great shot.
That's a great shot by Dave Barber. Shot goes pretty on the outside.
It's a man after my own heart. I'm pretty sure I shoot everything on the outside.
I'm pretty sure Dave is taken, Jeremy. Richie Myrick coming up just by, leaving the 4-horse on the right.
Also, we have the Pro Series doubles elimination coming up next month.
Running it right down for Richie Myrick.
Great shot from Myrick. Not always an easy shot.
Oh, that 10-pin seems to straggle a lot lately, especially when you throw it on the inside.
Yeah, right here at Lea Lanes, I want to say February 5th.
Maybe 4th or 5th, yep. And we got the other Pro Series the very next month. That one, it's a tough ball right there. But the March 5th is the other Pro Series. It's going to be the singles elimination, I believe it was.
Yeah, singles elimination. My old stomping grounds,
yep,
Ryan Amusements, Millis, Massachusetts.
Yeah, I like Millis. I like bowling there.
It's a very fair house.
Yeah.
And a great out for Myrick.
It's a tough box there for Myrick. He's looking to get something a little better. More of a fill and
sitting 81 through 8. Dave on a mark.
Dave looking to really take advantage here, jump on it, add a little more pressure. Right back, trips out the 7-pin. Leaves a nice 2-pinner with a nice piece of wood, favorable wood. This one shouldn't be a problem. Right on
and
the
it makes
line.
Makes quick work of it.
2 in a row for Dave Barber. Looking for some bonus money here. Haven't had any bonus money since the first string. Looking to finish the second string off nice. Going to carry it over into the third string.
And he puts 10 on
the
it.
Dynamites. $25 and counting. Again, we will add, if there is a bowler today that does throw a triple strike, there's an extra $500 to the bowler. So hopefully something like that happens today. Barber.
Looking for 2.
Oh, leaving the 3-pin.
Gave it a bid.
See if he can make this one.
Oh, he sneaks by on the left side.
We won't tell him that cost him money.
Dave finishes the 129.
Great finish. 3 in a row. Big fills. Talk about putting some pressure on Myrick. If Myrick doesn't do anything here, he's going to be in a little bit of a trouble this third game.
Not a bad leave off the head pin. Just want to throw it right in the pocket.
Right there. Oh.
9-pin stays.
9-pin. Nice
And a big 10 box. I mean, as we mentioned last week as well, Myrick has a couple Pro Series victories. One I remember vividly, like we talked about, his doubles win with Al Johnson.
Yep, that's correct. Leaving a cluster of 5 on the right. The winner of the match today will go against the number 3 seed I'm sorry, number 2 seed, Josh Daly. Talk about our next up-and-comer kid.
I honestly, I don't think we can call him that anymore.
I know. He has been around for quite a while, but his name's popping up a lot recent. Richie with a 9-box for 100 through 2. Puts him at 202, trailing 62 pins to Dave Barber, 264 after 2 strings. We'll be right back for game 3, the final of the match.
All right, Richie starting off game 3. And in a pretty big hole at this point, 264 to 202.
Yeah, Richie has come to a spot in the match, hate to say it early on, that he's going to want to try and almost mark every box. Because like we said before, Dave Barber, he's not one to...
He's not going to let up.
No, he knows when he sees blood, he just continues to go after it. And that's one thing that you have to do in this game because everything changes so fast.
And a great out. A great 9-box out of that.
Yeah, going back to what I just said about the winner bowling against Josh Daly, he's not too much of an up-and-comer, but he's definitely been well-known over the last year, 2 years in Candlepin Bowling.
Yeah, I had the pleasure at the 2018 Worlds, I believe it was, when it was at Academy. He was on my Worlds team. He wasn't able to come up until either Wednesday or Thursday because of school. I mean, he walked in cold off the street and threw a 144 in his first Worlds match.
To be that young and just do that is just pretty incredible. Myrick with a 7-box, puts him at 16 through 2.
And then I believe against Maria's subs on Friday, it came out and threw 440. I mean, it was a pleasure to watch. But the things that he is going to win are countless.
Yep.
Dave looking at the 1, 3, 9, and 10. Leaves the 10. Going to pick this for a 10 box. Little piece of wood in front. It's going to have to hit that a little high. And I guess that didn't even work either.
It sure did not. It's an unfortunate break. Also would like to point out this string is brought to you by Alley Chat. And if you can, when you go on the YouTube channel, just subscribe to it. You know, we're looking for as many subscribers as we can. It's, Frank DeLuca, Alley Chad is the one that created it. He's doing a phenomenal job with everything.
Yeah, the amount of work that he has put into it, Brendan's been doing lately, helping out with the show, uploading countless either Channel 50 videos, Channel 5 videos. Just, I mean, if you could probably watch about 4 seasons worth of any of the bowling shows.
9 there for Dave, puts him at 18 through 2. Yeah, these two guys, they're doing a phenomenal job with everything, this whole setup. You know, we just sit down here and just talk about anything, but, you know, these guys here, they do such great work, and it's all on their free time. So they're not getting paid for anything. You know,
no, I think that's a misconception sometimes to people that, I mean, we're all doing this because we want to.
Exactly. We're all volunteering. You know, we do it because we love the game. We love the sport of Candlepin Bowling. And we don't want to see it die down in any means. We just want to keep it going. And, you know, it takes free time out of everyone's hands. You know, everyone's got families.
Yep.
And to do it on free time, family time, it's pretty incredible.
Richie with a tough 6-box, 22 through 3. Good first ball.
It's a nice ball right there.
Decent leave.
See if he can try and get one going. Try and get a little run here. Just by leaving the 2-pin for a 10. Good 10-box right there.
Yeah, definitely check out Alley Chat, subscribe. Actually, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, all the transcripts from all the old Channel 5 shows are uploaded on the website as well.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. To go back and see what the shows looked like then and who was even on the shows.
What the scores were. I mean,
Yeah.
you look back at the 60s and scores were, 340 to 350.
Yeah, and then as years went on, the scores were like 420 to 410.
Well, if I remember the last year at Channel 5, I believe, I don't know if it was every bowler or every winner at least threw 400.
Yep. You had great names here for the WNDS Stars and Strikes. Jeff Surratt, Sean Baker, Babe Carrington, Chris Sargent, John Zappi, Bob Whitcomb, all those guys throwing monster triples and losing too.
Dave with a great head pin hit. 10 boxes last box.
It's a little better wood this time.
9 box, I'm sorry.
It's a little better wood this time. That 9 drop was a little tough.
Yeah, I think you almost got to go straight at the 10 pin here.
Yeah, this one don't want to be too fancy. I think even right with his ball, even if you're right at the 6 pin, it should kick to the right, and his ball should take the 10 pin. Don't think you want to be anything too fancy.
It's true, where he comes in left to right.
Yep, perfect. Nice shot by Dave there.
Richie coming up for his 5th box.
Adding 5 more pins onto his total. Puts him at a 67-pin lead for the match. 5-pin lead on the string.
Ball gets away. Takes out 3. So definitely, if you're looking to try out for the show, you can check Candlepin chat. We're usually posting roll-off dates. I believe the next set of roll-off dates is going to be February 12th. This will already have happened by the time this comes out.
Yep.
But I believe Exeter is the next
I believe that is correct as well. Richie with a 9 drop there. Oof. Very not.
next place for roll-offs. I don't think you're going to see the 670s being the 5 seed at this point, but
Yeah.
you never know.
You never know. I mean, with the talent of bowlers that go in there and what they're bowling for. Nice shot,
Had a
Richie.
great shot. Nice spare for Richie.
That was a tough shot with the wood right there. When it's going tough, and you throw a good ball and you leave a shot like that, it's kind of deflating a little bit there.
Yeah.
You're looking for a nice flat piece. Dave Barber coming on a fill.
Off the head
Swinging
pin.
in the back, 9 drop.
Leaves a 5 pin. Couple pieces of wood out front.
Yeah, that's not ideal wood either.
No, I think
But if he goes right at it, left into that front wood, I think it'd be just fine. Oh, goes on the cap, comes off the wall. Looking for some bonus money here.
for some more bonus money. So far, he's already at $125 in bonus money.
A great pitch
Looking
right
to put
there.
10 on it.
A ball like that, leaving the 7-9. It's just that wood's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible.
Maybe.
I mean, you go red line. Hopefully the
Maybe.
ball comes off.
Yeah, it might take both of them. Whoop, a little high.
And he'll pick the 10 bucks.
Good 10 bucks there by Dave Barber.
74 through 6. Myrick 51, plus adding to it with his fill.
Yeah, this is going to be tough for Myrick here. Hopefully he can try and put some marks together. Maybe sneak away with some little bonus money.
And a great first ball.
Oh.
Nothing to shed.
Oh, man.
Another one of those when, even when you think you're throwing a good ball,
Yeah.
things aren't going well, and then you leave that. Although, right idea. Hoping that piece of wood would have snapped.
Maybe, yeah, maybe get that wood in the gutter maybe to come out, but that's tough. That's very tough.
9 bucks, 68 through 7.
Myrick's gonna need to start putting some strikes together. See what happens.
Another good first ball.
Yeah.
5, the 6, the 10, no wood, nothing to help. I mean, at this point, try to get something to come off the wall.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Oh, whoa. Makes the 4 and the 5. Don't see that happen often. Although I have seen it once during a playoff match at the Worlds. That was back in 2018. Chris Sacchetti during the last 2 boxes in a close match against a Canadian team. Takes out the right Worcester and then hits the 5-pin into the 4-pin for a 4-box and then ends up doing a double strike right after that.
Well, there's a short memory.
Talk about a roller coaster of emotions. Dave with a great ball. Leaves with the 4-pin by itself. Nice
And he
right
takes
there.
it.
Nice pick right there. I think if pretty much a big fill here pretty much seals the deal.
Yeah, I believe we're at that point now.
9
And
on
he puts 9 on it. Yep.
Even the 10-pin by itself. Fortunately, this isn't the way Richie Myrick wanted his day to end. Nice job by Barber with 2 in a row there. Looking for us a little more bonus money.
Yeah, and you know what? That 400 isn't out of the realm of possibility
Sure is
right
not.
now. That's an extra $100 if
It
he
is.
throws a 400.
Yep. Looks like just Myrick get through the motion here. Last 2 boxes. You know, when you see bowls like this having the strings in a row, you know, knowing what they've done in the past, like he threw 670 to get on the show. You know, and that's an incredible score. And sometimes things just don't go your way. It just happens. Anything can happen.
It does, and I can absolutely relate to what Richie's going through luck-wise, because I've been there. I've thrown some pretty bad strings on TV before, and it's
that's tough too. Is when you try and get into a rhythm, try and get going, and you miss a couple easy ones, then all of a sudden those breaks later on don't come, and that's.
And I don't think people realize how mental of a game this is.
100%. It's all about bouncing back. You know, if you can bounce back on that next ball, you know, that shows a lot of character in yourself and how the game of bowling is.
And an 8-box, a 95 string for Richie.
Yeah, that's going to put Richie at for a 3-string total of 297. Definitely not the ideal match he wanted to have
But
against a guy like Barber.
He's going to leave with $300, plus he made some bonus money in the last match.
Yep, he sure did.
Dave with 5 on his mark.
We
Couple
have
pieces of wood.
total of $50 in the first match.
Richie had 100.
100. Oh, David Barber, 3 in a row, 25 and counting. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he won a couple. He won 2 strings.
Richie had $100 in bonus money in the first match.
Yep. So he's been walking away with $400 today. Can't complain about that.
Oh, and a half Worcester.
That's going to shut Dave's 400 down pretty quick, I think.
If he makes it, he
would need to make it.
he has to make this.
Yeah. Just by. Looking to grab a couple more here to finish the match off. Outstanding bowling by Dave. He's going to have a tough one. We've got Josh Daly coming up next.
Yep.
The 8-box, 128 for 392.
392 for Dave Barber, 297 to Rich Myrick. This is a fantastic showing, and we'll talk to the bowlers in a minute.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the conclusion of the match. We had a great match by Dave Barber. He bowled awesome. We'll bring up Richie Myrick. Unfortunately, he's a loser. He had a great showing for this taping, though. He's got some bonus money from the first match. And Richie, unfortunately, things didn't work out that great in that last match. How you feeling right now?
Feeling okay, all things considered. Boy, I really wanted a mark in that last one, Dave. I wanted to get to 300 so bad. But Dave bowled awesome. Credit to him. You know, he had it going the entire match. So even if I was on my A game, it would have been difficult to beat him.
Yeah, it was a great match. And, you know, you got some nice bonus money from the first match, and you got fourth place. You got $400 in cash coming to you. You know, that's a great showing, great job. It's great to have you, and we'll always see you again, broadcast, whatever it is. So great job today. Thank you for coming. And we'll bring up Dave Barber now.
Dave, congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, you started right out of the gate. You could have easily had 4 marks in a row to start, and you just kind of kept the pressure on. And you ended up with $175 in bonus money. You're guaranteed at least $500 for the next match. Just keep it going. You feeling good out there?
Feeling good. It was a great match, great start, and that's what you got to do, especially against a bowler like Richie, and all the way through the match too. You never know when, you know, a guy like him can throw a big string. So that's the key, is just stay through all the way.
And you have Josh Daly coming up next, who has arguably had probably one of the better years of anyone in the game right now.
He's been bowling awesome, lights out, you know, winning everything around. So it's going to be a tough match, but I'm looking forward to it.
We are too. And we will see you guys next week.